8th standard students, let us start from the page number 160, mapping space around us. You have been dealing with maps since you were in primary classes. Already we are in the primary. Now you are in the upper primary, but already you have seen the map. In geography, you have been asked to locate a particular state, a particular river, a mountain. It's already you have done, children, this on a map. In history, you might have been asked to locate a particular place where some event had occurred long back. You have traced routes of rivers, roads, railway lines, traders, and many others. In a social science subject, you do this. How do we read maps? What can we conclude and understand while reading a map? What information does a map have and what it does not have? Is it many different from a picture? In the map, India's map we see, and totally different from the original picture when we see the map. In this section, we will try to find answers to some of these questions. So look at the map of house whose picture is given alongside. You can see the house is, the real position house is this, and its picture. Here the map. What can we conclude from the above illustration? When we draw a picture, we attempt to represent reality as it is seen with all its details, whereas a map depicts only the location of an object in relation to other object. Secondly, different person can give descriptions of pictures completely different from one another. If I am seeing this picture, you can see from the front. So I will draw the picture of the house from the front side. And other person is seeing from the other side or top side. So he or she will draw in other way. In the picture, I am talking about the picture. Secondly, different person can give descriptions of pictures completely different from one another depending upon the position from which they are looking at the house. If the person is looking house from the side view, from the top view, from the front view, okay. But this is not true in the case of map. The map of the house remains the same irrespective of the position of the observer. In the map, if observer is looking from any side, then the map's position will not change. In other words, perspective is very important for drawing a picture, but it is not relevant for a map. Now look at the map which has been drawn. 7 years old Raghav as the route from his house to school. House to school. How far is Raghav's school from his house? From his house. Would every circle in the map depict a roundabout? Whose school is nearer to the house, Raghav's or his sister's? It is very difficult to answer the above question on the basis of the given map. Can you tell why? Raghav's house, school, and then sister's school. Now they are telling the reason. The reason is that we do not know if the distances have been drawn properly or whether the circles drawn are roundouts or represent something else. See here, only it is written my house and my school. But what is the meaning of circle? What is the scale of on these line segment, arrow? Nothing is described in the proper way. Now look at the another map drawn by his sister, 10 years old Meena, to show the route from her house to her school. This map is different from the earlier maps. You can see. Here Meena has used different symbols for different landmarks. Secondly, longer line segments have been drawn for longer distances and shorter line segments have been drawn for shorter distances. That is, she has drawn the map to a square. That means Meena has drawn in the proper way the map. And everything she has described. You can see here the meaning of symbols also. Clear? Now you can answer the following questions. How far is Raghav's school from his residence? So the Raghav's school you can see and you can reply from this map. Okay, so you will send the image. Whose school is nearer to the house, Raghav's or Meena's? Which are the important landmarks on the route? The symbols are given. So you will give the name of the landmarks. Okay. Thus we realize that use of certain symbols and mentioning of distances has helped us read the map easily. Because a proper distance should be taken on the map. And symbols also if we use, then easily it will help to reach our destination easily. Sorry children. Observe that the distance shown on the map are proportional to actual distances on the ground. See here the proportion word we are using, that means a proper scale should be taken. This is done by considering proper scale. While drawing or reading a map, one must know to what scale it has been to be drawn. Suppose that when we draw a graph, on the graph, if 500 children or if 1000 or kg or temperature, so we change into a proper scale by taking the interval, dividing by 100. Same way we do on the map. This means that if one draws a map, he or she has to decide that 1 centimeter of space in that map shows a certain fixed distance of say 1 kilometer is equal to 10 kilometer, 1 kilometer or 10 kilometers. So 1 meter is equal to 1 kilometer or 1 meter equal to 10 kilometer we take. Same we show in the graph also. This scale can vary from map to map. It's not necessary. According to our convenient, we choose the scale. So we can change the scale, but not within a map. In same map we do not change. This scale can vary from map to map, but not within a map. For instance, look at the map of India alongside the map of Delhi. So we will see one example. Okay. You will find that when the maps are drawn of same size, scales and the distances in the two maps will vary. That is, 1 centimeter of space in the map of Gujarat will represent smaller distances as compared to the distances in the map of India. So for in the Gujarat's map, for 1 centimeter, we will show her one thing. But in the India's map, we can show so many things by taking the same distance, same scale, sorry. The larger the place and the smaller the size of the map drawn, the greater is the distance represented by 1 centimeter. Thus, we can summarize that a map depicts the location of particular object or place in the relation to other objects or place. Symbols are used to depict the different objects or places. There is no reference or perspective in map, that is objects that are closer to the observer are shown to be the same size as those that are farther away. For example, look at the following illustration. You can see here. Maps use a scale which is fixed for a particular map. It reduces the real distances proportionately to distances on the paper. Now do this, see here, do this, you can see. Look at the following map of city. See here, cemetery, library, court, police station. You will see. Color the map as follows. Blue for water, red for fire station, orange library, yellow school, green parks, pink you will choose for community center, purple for hospital, and brown for cemetery. And you will send this on my personal WhatsApp number. Children, I am telling you, please pay attention in the study. Only 10 views I am getting. If you will take more practice in maths, then good marks you will get. Exercise 10.2. Look at the given map of city. So observe. Answer the following. Color the map as follows. Blue for water. So in this way you will read. So all colors are in the first question. So you can mark a green X at the intersection of Road C and Nehru Road. So find the Nehru Road and Road C. Okay. So C road is here. So in this way you will do sub question B. In red, draw a short straight route from library to the bus depot. So library, find the library and then short street you will draw. Which is the further east, the city park or market? So further east. You will find and you will send. Which is the further south, the primary school or the senior secondary school? So senior secondary school and the primary school, where is it? Primary school. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Now draw a map of your classroom using proper scale. So try draw a map of your school compound using proper scale and symbols for various features like playground, so upper ground you can take for this. Draw a map giving instructions to your friend so that she reaches your house without any difficulty. So try, and on my personal WhatsApp number you will send, and after that we'll start next exercise. Okay.